Does the minister consider the IRGC to be a terrorist organization in this country, yes or no?
The Honourable Minister.
So thank you, Mr. Chair, for that question. This government, the Liberal government, has recognized IRGC as registered that organization, and it is inadmissible to Canada. Thank you.
The Honourable Member.
Metlege, then, a terrorist? Yes or no?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Chair, as I said, IRGC officials are inadmissible to Canada. There is a long-standing ban. That ban continues to be enforced.
The Honourable Member.
If that ban is enforced, Mr. Chair, then why was he allowed to come to Canada?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Our priority is the safety and security of Canadians. IRGC officials are inadmissible to Canada.
Honourable Member.
She didn't answer the question. I'm just going to ask her one more time. Why was Metlege, the FIFA official who she granted, or her department granted a visa to, allowed to come to Canada? It is a very simple question.
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. IRCC and Public Safety review each and every application at multiple stages. As I have said, IRGC officials are inadmissible to Canada.
The minister just stated, by her own rules, this man was inadmissible. Somebody in her department overruled that. Is she satisfied then with how this was handled? Yes or no?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Chair, safety and security of Canadians is our priority. We work with CBSA, we work with policing partners, we work with the Public Safety Minister and others to ensure we protect Canadians.
Member.
All of those who are watching at home, who have been terrorized by IRGC officials who are still here, one of which who has been deported, this man, a FIFA official, was allowed to come to Canada because somebody in her department allowed her to. So I've asked her the simple question, is she satisfied with that outcome? Yes or no, for everybody watching at home.
The Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Again, I will repeat again, IRGC officials are inadmissible to Canada. 17,800 applications have been reviewed for potential inadmissibility. 239 visas have been cancelled by IRCC.
The Honourable Member.
And yet they got into Canada. The department has now been reviewing, and it made headlines for this person coming in, the department has now been reviewing thousands of previously granted visas to non-citizens from Iran because they suspect the security checks weren't done before they entered Canada. Can she confirm that that is correct?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. IRGC officials are inadmissible to Canada. There is a ban in place. It continues to be there. There's 176 investigations that are opened by CBSA.
The Honourable Member.
Ask the minister to stop reading the talking points and just answer the question. Her department is now reviewing those who didn't have security checks. Is that true or not true for everybody listening from that community?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Chair, when it comes to inadmissibility, some travelers are never issued permission to travel. Some travelers have their authorities revoked before they travel. Other travelers are not boarded or not are deported from airports.
Member.
I want the minister to answer this question. If the security checks weren't done for thousands that were reviewed in the department, is the department now reviewing those? Yes or no? It's very simple. Just yes or no, Minister.
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. It's important to know that some people with ties to the regime had already been in Canada before these rules took place, so those people are all being investigated and will be and could be removed.
Member.
How many are still in this country? She just admitted so. Just tell us a number. How many IRGC agents? Is it more or less than 700?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Chair, as I said, 17,800 applications have been reviewed for potential inadmissibility. IRCC suspended or cancelled 239 visas, and 176 investigations are ongoing with CBSA.
Honourable Member, final question.
Many of them are still in Canada. Just a number, Minister. You must know this. Your officials are sitting in front of you. Ask them.
Government Whip.
Once again, we're seeing some very experienced members of this House not follow the basic procedural rules of speaking to a minister through the chair. So perhaps you can remind this member that her questions are supposed to be through you and directed to you, not the minister directly.
The Chief Governor Whip for the point of order. Yes, that is the case. The members are supposed to speak through the chair, not directly to the minister. The question has been put. The minister has 15 seconds to respond.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I have answered the question a number of times. Member may not like the response, but I have already provided those answers.
During debate, reprise the débat.
Inaction speaks louder than words. Inaction speaks louder than words. And what my colleague just talked about is a constituent who was strangled by her non-citizen partner, and yet he remains in Canada. I believe he's trying to apply for humanitarian and compassionate grounds, and she's living in a women's shelter. It's because this government has done nothing to enforce the law. Will the minister commit to talking to the Justice Minister and telling her to close the loophole which allows judges to give sweetheart sentences to allow disgusting non-citizen criminals like the person that my colleague referenced to be deported from Canada?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I recognize the member opposite had a private member's bill that was voted down. I appreciate her advocacy. We have laws. There's nothing in IRPA that allows that. If we find a person in Canada that has committed a crime that is non-Canadian, Canada Border Services Agency investigates all of them. That person could become inadmissible and removed.
Does the minister realize how inane and uncompassionate she sounds like? Oh, there's nothing in the law that says it. Says it in the law. My bill would have closed this loophole, and she could have gone to the Justice Minister and told him to close this loophole. She sat back and said, oh, it's fine. No, the result is what my colleague just said. People being strangled and their abusers staying in Canada. Why won't she advocate to deport them?